Alrighty guys, here we are tonight down at Golf Central and we have a very special driver. So that shaft's probably a bit stiff for you too, Richo.
A little bit stiff, but not too bad.
Not too bad. So
yeah, not too bad, like I said, a little bit stiff.
Here, well, do you want to have a hit of this one? This is a little bit more suited. So
What?
we have the MIZUNO ST190 and the ST190G. Now, difference between the two, ST stands for Speed Tech. In the previous models, ST180, there was the ST180 and the GT180. So it was center of gravity movement, and that's what the G stands for in the ST190G. See, it's a little bit better suited, isn't it? So the ST190G has movable weights, as you can see in the close-ups. The ST190,
that's bullshit. One call the middle.
straight in the middle.
Yeah.
The ST190 has no movable weights.
Yes.
Actually, let's talk about features that they both have.
This is what I've got. Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
So that's what I've got there. Ooh, banging. Oh, geez, what are we
going? Bottom top.
We're going bottom down. So ST190G,
Yep.
ST190.
Yep.
Both of them have wave technology on the sole, which is flexing to get a little bit more ball speed.
Yep. Which is the same as the last model.
Correct.
Yep.
Both of them have SP700 face, Cortec face. Yep.
Yep.
Both of them have carbon crowns.
Yep.
Both of them have a little bit of blue on the toe there.
On the toe.
It's a nice little tiny bit of blue. It's a cool
got
blue.
The Allen Staines.
They've got the running bird logo in the middle there, which you need to hit it in. But the big difference, they both have adjustable necks there for changeable loft and lies. Yep.
Yep.
The big difference between them is movable weights in the G. So the center of gravity, you can move forward, back a little bit more, and draw on a fade and all that sort of stuff. So there's the real difference between the two.
Yep.
Now, what are your thoughts on the feel? Because they both feel very good.
I think they're both very good.
Mm-hmm.
The shaft in that one's probably a little bit stiff for me, but I don't mind that one.
Yeah, no, they're both very good.
Do you know, I'm not big into adjustable weights, but that actually feels pretty solid, that one. I actually don't mind it, and I don't know, maybe with the correct shaft, a little bit of playing of the weights,
Yep.
I reckon I could get that motoring pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think, is there a difference in shape? I mean, I can't quite tell in this light.
No,
Not really. I mean, I think the ST190 might stretch back the tiniest little bit, but
Gee, if it's...
I know if it is, it's bugger all. The G has the weight moved slightly more forward, so it is a lower spinning version. Of course, you can push the weights even further forward again.
I reckon if there is, mate, it's
Oh,
got to
mate,
be...
I'm off my head. That's what I'm saying.
It's got to be the tiniest amount.
The bugger allest.
Mate,
What
Yep.
are your thoughts there?
look, I like them both.
They both do look very
Yep.
good. The top line's very good. The top line's very straight, actually. Yep. Top line's very straight.
Yep.
When you look down at it.
Like I said, I like them both. Like I said, really the size on the top and the look from the top, they're both pretty much the same. So it's just a matter of whether you wanted the adjustable weights on it or not. It'd be interesting. Like I said, I'm not massively big on sort of the adjustable weights, but yeah, maybe I could just get something a little bit different out of that.
Yeah, I think the big thing is, I mean, a couple of really good shafts. Like this is the Atmos Tour Spec Black.
Yes, because there's lots of options in the shafts, isn't there?
Correct.
Which is always good. Because we always say that. We always, look, anytime I come down here and hit anything, drivers, irons, whatever we hit, right, I do give them the clubs a bit of a leeway. So, because it's sort of what shafts we've had available at the time. Sometimes the shafts are suited to me, sometimes they're not. You know, we have been lucky sometimes when we've been down here. Obviously, when we did the M6,
Yep.
there was a shaft available for me that was probably closer to what I'd want. Remember the old snakeskin one? I don't know what it was. But as soon as we put that shaft in, oh, that M6 was superb. And it's the same thing with these. Lots of different options. But like I said, I always allow for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not quite the shaft, so I'll give it a little bit of leeway. But the feeling of these good. Like I said, just a little bit of tail for me with both these, because the shafts are probably a little bit stiff. I reckon, like I said, adjusting of the weights on this, a different shaft, I reckon I'd get it going pretty good.
Easily the best driver Mizuno's ever made.
Look, I was impressed with the last one.
It does have a different feel. In comparison to some of the newer ones from other brands.
I think that surprised me a little bit because, so the last model, Mizuno driver,
especially the ST190,
I loved the feel of it.
It was soft.
It was soft. It was such a great feel. This to me feels a little bit harder.
A little firmer.
Right? So it feels, like you said, a bit firmer, not harder. But
no.
Just a bit firmer than that model. But
and it does make a louder noise.
Yeah. But
it's more of a, and you can't really hear it when you just tap it, but when you hit it, it's a bit more twangy, maybe a little higher pitch.
Yep.
Still very good though. But hitting it out of the middle again, it feels brilliant. It's a bit firmer as you start mishitting it by quite a distance. I mean, they all do, but this is probably just a little bit more than others.
Well, mate, look, they have been making drivers for a long time because
a lot of people won't know it.
Who made the first titanium driver?
Exactly. And it's Mr. Mizuno. Well, that's not his Mr. Mizuno, but Mizuno's the first titanium driver.
So they've been making titanium drivers for a long time. This model, the model before, great drivers. Look, I'll tell you, I prefer the feel.
Yes. Of the ST190.
Of the ST190, right? Prefer the look of this.
100%.
Right? The look of the plain black rather than the bluey colour. To me, I prefer that look. Look, the thing I love is that Mizuno are generally very good with shaft options and that sort of stuff. So, out of all the companies, you're pretty well going to get something short.
Well, you're going to get premium.
Yep.
So that's just the normal Atmos blue.
Yep.
And then that's the you can get the Atmos blue in the tour spec as well. So this is the tour spec, the white shafts are the tour spec. That's the black. You can get one that is white with blue, which is the Atmos tour spec blue.
Yep.
You can get the red as well. So yes, you can get a whole lot of premium ones, all different ball flights, all different torque, all different feels.
And that's what I was saying. Like,
Test
I think
them out.
that's one of the things I've always liked about Mizuno is that.
This
Like,
keeps
it's
up
not
with
what you
every
buy.
other driver in the market, your M6s and your Callaway Epic
it's a
Flashes.
great drive.
And that's where it's going to be very interesting to see how many guys on tour put this in the bag, from a Mizuno standpoint or even from another brand standpoint. It's going to be interesting because I reckon there's more of a chance of this being in their bags than any other Mizuno driver. For two reasons: ball speed, very, very high, but also the fact that it's not blue. It's not out there, it's just a traditional
No. Like I said, I definitely like the look of this one better than the last one. And like I said, I think with the right shaft, I'd get close to that feel back.
Good.
So I reckon it's a great drive.
I reckon it's great too. Easily the best Mizuno's ever made.
Yep.
Go check out the ST190 and the ST190G when they come out. I mean, since when the video comes out, embargo's off, so chances are demo days are starting to happen. Check out the different shafts.
There's still nothing like it. Like just the whole classic feel, is it? Like,
nothing crazy. Lots of technology. Very interesting. Comment down below after you hit them what you think about it.
Mate, I'm not buying a new drive because it's too many to pick from.
There is a good top 5 there, which makes it very difficult.
I think you're dead set right on. And if you've got a chance,
and there's more coming too.
Yeah, if you've got a chance to get out to some demo days and hit them,
give them all a go.
Go and have a hit. I agree with you. I think there's 5 or 6 drivers at the moment that I could put in my bag and be more than happy with. Easy.
And some of them are actually even last year's model. Guys, go check them out. ST190, ST190G. You're not going to be disappointed at all, especially if you've liked their previous stuff and even if you liked any of the other M6s and whatever else. Very impressive. Go check them out. We'll see you next time. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Before the lights turn off here at the range, so
that's it.
We better go.
Before they boot us out.
Yeah, thanks Paul. Alright guys, we'll see you next time. Go check out the ST190, ST190G. Cheers. Bye.
Beautiful. And don't forget, smash that like button.
You're a weirdo.
Say, don't you?
Oh, that's what they say to say.
Hey? I don't know. If you don't like it, don't like it. Hit dislike. Who cares?
Yep.
I don't care. But anyhow, see you then. Beautiful.
See you.